While the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. led the charge in the South, one California woman was fighting on the front lines for workers' rights. Dolores Huerta barely stands 5 feet tall, but she's been a giant in the fight against inequality for more than 50 years, and at 85, she's still at it. Huerta has received the nation's highest honors. She co-founded the United Farm Workers Union with Cesar Chavez, fought for feminism with Gloria Steinem, and battled for social change. She grew up in Stockton, California, the center of the state's migrant farming community made famous in John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath. Teaching the children of farm workers opened her eyes to injustice.
I came to the homes of some of these farm workers and saw that they didn't even have any kind of wood or linoleum on their floors. Their furniture was orange crates, and their children were barefooted. And I thought, this is wrong, because these people are working very, very hard out there, picking our food every day, and yet they can't even afford to, live decently.
About the time the civil rights movement was gaining momentum in the South, Huerta met Cesar Chavez, establishing a partnership that would define the labor movement in the West. Huerta worked tirelessly, with and on behalf of the UFW, improving working conditions by minimizing pesticide usage, establishing credit unions, and fighting for health and benefit plans for farm workers. Known as a forceful lobbyist with a fierce determination, Huerta's influence helped grant the farm workers collective bargaining power. This impact extended beyond the context of farm workers themselves. Robert F. Kennedy acknowledged her instrumental role in his winning of the California Democratic primary.
We would say to the workers, you have power. And they would say, what kind of power do we have? It's in your person. And it is in your person, and you together with other people, other workers, you can make the difference. But you have to remember that nobody's going to do it for you.
Despite serving numerous jail sentences and enduring a beating at the hands of baton-wielding police officers at a demonstration in 1988, she continues to have deep faith in the strategies of the movement. Her efforts have been recognized and honored by a wide range of organizations, including the California State Senate, which bestowed upon her the Outstanding Labor Leader Award in 1984. She was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame in 1993, and in 1998 was one of 3 Ms. Magazine's Women of the Year, and the Ladies' Home Journal's 100 Most Important Women of the 20th Century, as well as being cited in the Huffington Post as, quote, one of 8 Latinas every American woman should thank.
When does this work? You're not out there to get any kind of fame or fortune. You basically want to help people better their lives.
Her passion and determination go back to the battle she began in the 1960s. Hers was the rallying cry that would later come to define the presidential campaign of candidate Barack Obama. Si se puede, Huerta chanted, Spanish for yes we can. In 2011, President Obama awarded Huerta with the Medal of Freedom.
Without any negotiating experience, Dolores helped lead a worldwide grape boycott that forced growers to agree to some of the country's first farm worker contracts. And ever since, she has fought to give more people a seat at the table.
The Red Cross Los Angeles region is proud to honor Dolores Huerta because she is a symbol to all of us about the amazing things we can accomplish when we stand together to fight for social justice. When we seek to serve others who don't always have a voice and infuse them with our own strength to stand on their own.
Come together, organize, push back, take that direct action, and then we can make the world a better place.
And as Dolores is still speaking out and teaching a new generation to do the same, we at the Red Cross will continue our mission, working with local communities to ensure that the most vulnerable are empowered with the information and education they need to ensure the resiliency of their families and communities. With deepest gratitude, we say thank you, Dolores Huerta, for your selfless service and a meaningful life well lived.